We are here today at Lacquer Channel Mastering in Toronto. A lot of very famous musicians enter these studios to have their albums mastered. Thanks to mastering, listening to music is effortless. So we are here to answer the question, what is mastering?
Mastering is just equalizing and compression. People will tell you it's more than just that, but really that's all it is. I mean, you could add volume onto that because essentially that's a big part of mastering. But the crux of mastering is EQ and compression. Basically, I just take the song, run it through the equipment, make it sound better, and then send it off. You're basically the color correction of the audio world. But I think the most objective part of mastering is taking a bunch of songs, making them sound like they're an album. So they could be different studios, they could be different times of the year. So we take those and make those cohesive, and that works for either MP3, streaming, digital, CD, or vinyl. Number one, the most important thing about a professional studio like this is the room and the sound quality of the room. I can hear everything in here. Also, I'm really used to it. I know exactly how it sounds, and I know how to pick out things that are wrong with the recording that I can fix in the mastering. The acoustic treatment, the speakers, the amplifiers, that's one thing. But also the equipment. I'm running extremely high caliber equipment. It's some of the best equipment in mastering in the world. You notice it, everybody notices it. Properly mastered music, people don't notice. So they would notice it in a way, and the same way I would notice it. It's just, it doesn't sound right. It sounds unfinished. I think when something is mastered incorrectly, it fatigues you a little bit more, because we all release stuff that's really loud, but it's how you get it loud. So I think a professional mastering engineer or someone in this kind of environment can make it loud in a way that's better than in a home environment that's not accurate, and it just with less distortion, more clarity in the loudness. So you just kind of feel like something that's mastered poorly just doesn't resonate right. Maybe it doesn't stand the test of time sonically. Real mastering these days is preparing it for all the formats that are out there. So you're just basically processing the songs, correcting them in a way that will sound good on every system that's out there, whether it's an iPod or an iPhone or a laptop. No, because in the past, you'd have to do for different formats as it was anyway. I think what makes it more frustrating is the streaming formats being of fairly low quality. Spotify free is worse quality than first generation iPod. You know, you're really mastering for the lowest common denominator. Through the studio itself, in 44 years of the studio, we've had Rush, and Peter Gabriel, and U2, and Drake, and Triumph, Tragically Hip, Sloan. Like, pretty much everybody's touched Lacquer Channel in some way or form. You know what? We really only offer mastering. We've been a mastering only house for 44 years, and that's kind of what we're going to stay as. We do offer some brokering for vinyl, like to get the actual vinyl records in your hands, but we just offer digital mastering and vinyl mastering and lacquer mastering.